Then we'll move on to connective tissues. So connective tissues are composed of different types of cells and fibers. The special thing in these connective tissues is they contain fibers. So the cells and fibers are embedded in a large matrix, right? Not like these epithelial cells, because because these connective tissues are embedded like in cartilage and blood, right? Cartilage, you have the tissues like that. When you take a cross section, you can see the fibers, right? Like this. So if you take like this, the fibers and cells are like, okay. So it's in a some kind of a matrix. So blood also we consider blood also uh, we consider blood also as a connective tissue, because when you take the blood, so blood is a matrix. Blood means blood contains plasma and the cells. So the whole liquid is a matrix, and inside that you can find different types of cells. Can you understand what I'm saying? Because the liquid, in a liquid, you can find red cells, red blood cells, white blood cells, uh, platelets, and the plasma. The plasma doesn't contain cells, but can you see that the cells are within a matrix, some kind of a uh, like inside something. Okay, even in the cartilage, bones, inside the bones, the connective tissues are there, right? And under the skin, so skin is the matrix. So under that, you have connective tissues. So the main function of the connective tissues is to provide connection between tissues. So as the word implies, it is a connection between tissues and organs, right? And it provides support also, especially the bone tissue, right? Bone tissue provides support. So the main task is connecting tissues and organs. So under that, we will look at blood tissue. So blood is a special type of connective tissue. So as I mentioned, the matrix um, or the plasma is not secreted by the blood cells, right? The plasma is not secreted by the blood cells. Blood tissue helps in maintaining proper connection between organs and tissues of the human body. So if you don't have blood, you cannot survive, no? So proper connection. So plasma is the matrix, and inside that you can find the red cells, white cells, like that. So it maintains a proper connection between the organs and the tissues of the human body. Uh, as I told you earlier, blood composed of a fluid or liquid matrix. So that matrix is called plasma. So red cells, white cells, and cellular fragments, they are present in this matrix. Uh, but fibers you cannot find fibers, blood fibers always. But when there is a blood clotting, you can find them. So now we'll move on to the functions of the blood tissue. Transportation of mineral materials like nutrients, excretory products, respiratory gases, carbon dioxide, oxygen. So they are being transported throughout the body by blood. And protection. So when you hear the word protection, so what do you come to your mind? The white blood cells, because white blood cells uh, fight against microbes and mm, pathogens by producing antibodies. And the other thing is maintenance of homeostasis, right? What is homeostasis? So homeostasis is maintaining the internal body functions, that is, internal physical and chemical conditions at a constant, not a constant, at a certain level. So maintaining its balance, actually. The correct word is balance. So balancing the physical and chemical conditions inside the body. So that is homeostasis, right? So next time we'll talk about muscle tissue and the neurons, that is neuro tissues.